cap drip the whole nine.
Hey man, send the rest of them people they do up here, dog. Damn, bro.
The money do backflips, the whole vibe. It's more than just rap shit, that's that grind. Started with an itty bitty chick on my motherfucking shoulder, I ain't lie, had a nigga straight tweaking. I was tryna bust out clean from a motherfucking runaway scene, niggas thought a nigga geeking. More than please, no drama, long as we keep it on camera, just all a nigga seeking. This all of me. Yo. Yeah. You ready to die alone? No. Okay, no, it's not that kind of thing. It's like, you know me, man, I'm always curious, man. I'm always curious to always see like what y'all think out there about certain you know, topic points, so to speak. It's not topic points, it's literally just my intrusive thoughts that just be you know coming upon me sometimes type shit. But no, I don't even think it's something new that you've heard of before. Y'all heard about the concept of dying alone, right? I mean, you know, when people would probably use the example of woohoo, you know, you're gonna die alone if XYZ is not taken care of, you know, or yo, I don't know, you don't change your character, you don't change your behavior, you're gonna die alone. Or you don't start getting out here, you know what I'm saying, clapping some cheeks or whatever, you're gonna end up dying alone, son. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. Like, go out there and just like test the waters, you know what I'm saying? Speak to people, crack some, you know what I'm saying? Have fun. Or else you're gonna die alone, bruh. Okay. Y'all heard that. Y'all heard about that, right? Be honest. I knew it. I know, man. You know what I'm saying? You see, it's just that like I be asking the right kind of questions, right? I end up, let's take this as a platform of me bringing up, you know, what is this? Unvoiced questions? Is that it? Like elephants in the room, right? Unspoken rules, things like that. I think that's what it is. Unspoken rules, right? We can come here and break those down, speak about those rules, those unspoken ones, break those down, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, taboo, this, that, and the third. Now I want to zoom in on this dying alone concept, bro. How would that make you feel? Be honest. How would that make you feel? Maybe somebody be like, yo, nah, if you don't change XYZ about your own character, or if you don't get even open to people more, you're gonna die alone, go make new friends. If you know, being cooped up in this little zone of yours is strictly not healthy for you, things like that, right? You're gonna die alone. You're gonna die alone. Who the fuck was you born with? Wait, was you born with somebody attached, like, I don't know, maybe sewn to you by the hip on some Siamese vibes? I don't know. Right? Who was born with you? Like, I'm just asking, because even twins, bro, they got like a few minutes, maybe a few hours apart. They got some shit apart. What? They got some shit apart. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, really, like, what are we trying to do when we, like, don't you ask yourself the same thing, right? What are people actually trying to achieve by telling you that? You know, putting that you'll die alone type shit on you. What are they trying to achieve? Are they trying to leave you with, like, you know, some fear about the decision, or maybe paranoia, a whole bunch of doubt about the decisions that you just made? Like, what are they trying to, maybe it's a way where they cannot fathom that kind of decision making, and all they have as a response is just, you know, the whole projection of the worst outcome, which is dying alone, of which, if you think about it, that's not even the worst outcome, right? That's not, like, dying alone is not the worst outcome. It's actually the reality. You'll hit your own graveyard by yourself, right? You'll hit your own casket by yourself, even though y'all died on the same day, blah blah, this, that, and the third. Y'all be separated, like, within y'all spaces deep in the earth. Let's face it. You see what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing. It's like, what is a person trying to achieve with, like, telling you that kind of thing, right? And so, you know, one of the end points one of the conclusive points, like however the fuck to put that, that I get to when it comes to that is the whole matter of, you know, people trying to control your way of seeing things, right, or your motion of being, and control you in the sense of getting you away from that into how they see things, because that's their only light, right? That's all that they're aware of is you know, making sure that at a certain age you have to have, you know, you have to have your first spouse or some shit like that, right? You have to have started a family, or you have to have a girl so that you can start your family, or come on, bro, I don't want to die alone, come on. And you have a bunch of these, and then we end up having a bunch of these young people paranoid out their minds about the future, having existential crises, you know what I'm saying, at points where I don't think they're supposed to be having those, you know what I'm saying, or unnecessary crises. Yo, correct me in the comments, dog. Did I even say that one right? You know what I'm saying? And so it does nothing but just like makes what you have going on, it makes you doubt what you got going on, as like maybe your belief system, aspects of your belief system, you know what I'm saying, and it makes you question your own, just like, intuition even. I think it does get to that point where you question your own intuition, bro. What do you mean, like, am I supposed to be scared of dying alone? You know what I'm saying? Number one, like, even the concept of dying itself, it's not the worst case scenario, believe it or not. Like, okay, that's just how I see it. Dying is not the worst case scenario for a human being. Now, a life of suffering, now we talking about a different sort of like suffering, like different sort of hardship, bro. Like that's crazy, right? Suffering is the worst case scenario, if you ask me. Like, dying actually frees you from that suffering. Like, literally, you out of that body, you out of that memory, you out of that mentality, you are broken free from it, so to speak, right? So you like, when you pass on, so to speak, even with that, yo, bro, this whole thing is actually layered, because to address that whole dying alone thing and people not seeing it as grim as you know, how people would have you, or would try have you see it, is making people understand, you know, the concept of death itself. You know what I'm saying? Even that in and of itself is a layered concept, but I feel like for the most part, you know, it's not, whether it's the end all and be all of whatever, that's a whole nother video. But in terms of it being the worst case scenario for a human being, circumstantially, or just like, just state of being wise, that's not the worst. And you know what I'm saying, that not being the worst case scenario is like, okay, if, you know, when I do, because everybody will die, I almost said if I do, no, the thing is, when you do die, you know what I'm saying, your time is at your specific moment. Even just like things like burial and things like that, like, it's just gonna be you. But just know that however it is, you're not alive no more. So you're not at that current point of like suffering, doubt, fear, all these sort of things. You get free from that kind of thing, right? And I feel like, you know, it's even layered to a point where, had you carried the kind of consciousness that understands that sort of freedom, that's when you really do break free. Because for as long as you do get, you know, gripped by the fear of, oh, you're gonna die alone, so you better do this and that and the third, like, just lay that to rest, bro. Like, it ain't that shit, it's nothing to it. There's nothing there. You know what I'm saying? People may be just wanting to have an emotional reaction out of you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, psychological reaction. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it would be, because here's another thing, right? Do you think people that do that, they know that that's what they're doing?